be rather controversial, but this video is about how the aliens inside the earth are about to start showing themselves. Now, how do I start? Okay, listen, right? Listen. Believe it or not, okay, there's aliens inside the earth. Okay, and I'll explain. There's a base in Mexico called DOS, alongside a lot of other bases, underground bases around the world that facilitate aliens, right? Humanoid aliens to reside there. They can't come to the surface because of the atmosphere. For these aliens to be able to live on the surface here, they have to be able to spray a lot of chemicals, like, you know, not just the type of chemical spray you're seeing with the airplanes. I'm talking of big time, you know, to the point where you can't see the sun anymore. You know, they exist inside the earth, and I'll tell you why. And why I'm making this video saying that. You see, we talk about the Nephilim, the fallen spirits, the evil spirits, the fallen angels and the evil spirits of the end time. You see, these spirits, right? When you hear the word fallen angels, you see, these spirits are inside the earth. But God, right, told them not to interfere with us. Some of them had to live on our planet because their planet was destroyed when our planet was being created. But we were given the surface of the earth, they were given the inside of the earth. And they came out and started to experiment on us, believing that 3,600 years after Nibiru's return, you know, they would find a way to, you know, escape. So what's happening now is that we became quarantined, right? Our planet became quarantined. And then they got trapped inside the inner earth. They can't come out. So you know what they're doing? Using electromagnetic frequencies to hurriedly make deals with people. And you see, these things have been going on at a rapid pace, if you can follow with me. Since 2018, it became more rapid. From 2020, this shit became crazy. It's easy for anybody to get on the internet now, you see, and become famous. Well, I believe so. If you just take one or two deals, you see, and someone might be like, how do you take deals? You see, these deals can be taken by, you know, many people's own selfish desires. You see, by the end of the day, you know, sometimes people get fragmented to be possessed with things that make their life a living hell. They have to share their body with demons that make their life a living hell, and then they have to get peace, they have to take deals. You see, it's unfortunate to say that certain things are unfortunate. But I always say something. The truth is, you know, not designed for everybody because people feel comfortable with soothing things. You see, I'm this guy that I'll tell you what you want to hear, but at the end of the day, I'll tell you what you didn't think you were going to hear, whether you believe it or not. Now, these aliens, right, are the most desperate time they've ever been. This retrograde will show it even more. People are making deals with them because the aliens themselves need to, you see, the deals are disguised as, oh, I'm making you start, but in truth, they need to come and reside on the surface through electromagnetic influence. All right? Crazy. So that when they hijack people and people can't, you know, pay, they eventually, you know, take their bodies. Not like they stole their bodies, they take it because, you know, it was owed to them. But people didn't understand what they were doing because of the time, you know, because they couldn't see what time we're in, really. The time we're in now. Look, don't be surprised if you wake up, all right, tomorrow and you don't understand the laws of nature around you. And you don't even have to wake up. It might be while you're already awake. Okay? I'll state something, okay? CERN is open. What is CERN? A particle accelerator that collides particles we've never seen, bridging gateways, opening portals. It is beyond CERN, right? But take this from me and take it carefully. Right now, we are entering this Gemini stream, and a lot of extraterrestrials want to make deals with human beings right now. And there are a lot of human beings that are already in big time deals with them. Politicians, musicians, entertainers. Take what I'm saying seriously, because this is what's going to happen. These very people that are already imbued with them, right, will be the very people that will help introduce their arrival. But I'm not going to say any further than that. And I don't want you to look at the negative side of anything. You see, this world is very spiritual. And anytime we get into the month of Gemini, anytime we enter into Taurus, Gemini in particular, you see a lot of, this is where I don't know how to say this, but I'll say the veil, okay, to the veil to Orion is the thinnest. Orion is not all that sweet. You get it? And every now and then, this demon kept being casted down from Orion. Every new year, you see, let me explain something, right? This whole angelic warfare going on. Every year, you see, we have cycles that happen. The sun always goes round the solar system. If I say that correctly, I mean not the sun. Our Earth goes around our sun. So we get to experience the whole 360 of the solar system, you know, based upon different planetary spectrums that poured in, right? Okay, guess what's happening? There's an angelic and demonic warfare that have been occurring, right? Since the singularity, you know, started to accelerate. So let's go from year 2000, go to the year 2010, it increased. Year 2012, it became way more. 2020 opened the whole next level. So listen, every year that we get to this month, a bunch of demons that we fought, all right, during Scorpio Sagittarius season, it's time for them to fall down here. So they're falling into the earth. You see, they fall here. It's crazy, but listen, right? They fall here, leaving up open space in Orion. So what we've been doing is emptying the heavens, and that's why a lot of demons on a yearly basis fall down. So so here's how they do. They are falling, right? But instead of them to just admit that they are falling or fall, they now resort to the last very thing they can do: psychic influence. Offering someone, right, here, that's because this realm is the realm of desire. Offering someone here some form of power in exchange to inhabit their bodies, and they agree. It's going to happen more. Okay, so I've been watching it. I've been keeping quiet. So now this doesn't always mean that demons have to drop down from Orion, right? Good things too can come from Orion. You get my point. But I'm saying this, right? That's the world of man, the gate of man, the realm of man. That's the first heaven. So what does this mean? This means that even angels can come down from there too. But what we've been doing is wiping. Well, this warfare hasn't just been occurring on one density. Listen, if you read the Bible, to read the book of Enoch, even, you understand that Enoch spoke of being taken up to the third heaven. So there's first heaven, second heaven, third heaven. Earth is the
lemons, lemons, lemons. The world is so full of lemons.
kingdom. So you understand that the battle against this Armageddon battle has been occurring on different densities. And it trickles down and manifests here. If you notice, the experience of everything has been faster. Everything has been like faster. Yeah. This, why? Okay, so now, angels, at a time like now, you're going to see a lot. Okay, you feel me? Just especially with the retrograde, right, of Pluto, the retrograde of Mercury. Okay, listen carefully. The eclipse, all right, that is about to manifest in the next 3 days, right? To hit exact conjunction in the next 3 days. This will change the next 6 months of our lives. So this is how I'm saying it. Just get ready to see the next 3 days is the last 3 days of this last 6 months energy, because the next 6 months after this next 3 days will be sick, and it's to each his own. But I mean that whatever was your source of belief, you still have Neptune and Jupiter and Pisces, whatever was your source of belief, whatever you believed in, you're going to be walking hand in hand with it. You know, so don't be afraid if you start hearing that inner voice in your head literally talking louder. sometimes they release movies to talk about these things beforehand, predictive programming. I saw the movie Moon Knight. It's all predictive programming because it's already happening. You remember that part in Moon Knight where Khonshu was fighting, the crocodile lady, but that we saw them fighting up, but below we saw Khonshu's avatar fighting with the crocodile lady's avatar, which was what's his name? The guy. But then the crocodile lady was with that other guy that has that stick, right? So the two of them were fighting, right? But we could see from the projection of the camera above, we also saw their entire selves fighting. So okay, put that in your mind now. Let's see. So what do you believe in? Was it that Egyptian Sobek? Was it Amun Eset? What the fuck do you believe in? Is it Hathor? You're going to, right? You're going to have a closer relationship with whatever you believe in coming soon. And best believe one thing. If you start to see that what you believe in is no different from what you actually are, that you were just ignorant to actually pay attention and understand that there was one true God. Let me know that. See, you will see that, and when you see that, just I will come and make a video of I told you so part 2. All right, things are getting very spiritual. All right, feel me? And we're about to see things that no astrologer or no YouTuber can come and tell you this is what this is. But you are prepared anyways. All right, feel me? And something's going to happen. When you start to see aliens walking around with some weird ass creatures walking around, right? Don't be. The only tool you have is not to fear. Because they know who you are. They will know. But will you know? And then if they know who you are and you don't know who you are, they'll be able to influence you and trick you, manipulate you. But if they know who you are and you know who you are, they will run far away from you. You see? So what is manifesting in the heavens is manifesting down here too. Watch what's happening. Structures are changing. It has to. Sometimes the 3 dimension is confusing. It means mysterious sometimes. How? Because things happen in a parallel realm. It's like things trickle down. Sometimes things have to trickle from Keta. Right? Then it goes to Chokma, Bina, then it goes to Das, then it goes to Gebora, and then it goes to the rest of them, Tifa Red, Hord, Netzach. It goes down to Yeshua and Malachim, boom, and it comes down here. You see, man, so the thing has to come from there. So you need to be able to understand energy, to be able to see what the energy is like before it comes down here, for you to kind of see it. Yeah, one must have a perception sharpened towards seeing the realities of the 4th dimension. This requires seeing celestial energies and understanding geometry. Okay, this will help you see it in the 4th dimension. Right? That's how we see in the 4th dimension. You're not going to literally see a big demon giant thing walking here until the singularity happens. So until then, this is how you can forecast. The way to see things in the 5th dimension is with love. You see that? And the way to see things in the 6th dimension is with chi, right? Which can be accessed through your breath. But different people with different states of consciousness will watch this video and understand a totally different thing. Okay? Someone who's just starting their spiritual journey will understand something from this video. Someone who's 10 years into their journey will understand something from this exact video as well. But with all that being said, I'm gonna close this video for now. Aliens are real. These are not things to fear, okay? I've had personal encounters, but you can't have an encounter personally with an alien in this dimension. It can't be. All right, you feel me? Okay, you feel me? Aliens are real, and I'm telling you, they are not of God. All right, they are the left-hand path. Okay, this is why things like religion and belief systems literally had to come into reality to help us to see. God prefers, right, that we are, that we're Islam, Christian, and using that means that it's still, You know, we have a lot of prophets today that are still trying to distort it, but God prefers that we're still using that means to have faith in Him, God. You get it? This is what you must understand. I don't care what religion you are. You must understand this. The aim was faith. Create a set of words and things and stories and actual truths, okay, and history that make people have faith in God. Aliens don't give you faith. They give you answers. That's shorting for every time you know one thing, it shortens your ability to have faith, hence ruining your experience. Alright, feel me? And this goes for everybody praying to Shango, this goes for everybody praying to Egyptian deities, this goes for everybody praying to Orishas, Ifas, this goes to everybody doing that shit. Alright, feel me? You need to understand, you know, you need to unlock the jewels of your mind by walking your journey. Don't take what I'm saying to be too, that I'm repeating it a lot, you know, don't take it to be like familiar, because this shit is real. Okay, alright, with that being said, I'm gonna see you on another video. Stay highly vibrational, stay multidimensional, and understand that everything you've been training for is about to test you. Alright, feel me? We always go through the toughest, should I say, above the horizon tests when we're in this season. Alright, feel me? This from now all the way to Leo. Okay, it's gonna be a beautiful time, but you know, as long as you're working with God, because we're about to see so much supernatural things. Anyways, I'm gonna shut down now. Stay highly vibrational, stay multidimensional. I'm gonna see you again. Peace and power.